Good morning. Happy Monday. Let me see what Sarah's saying this morning. Good morning, Sarah. She says, magical day, citizens. Working on weaving yarn. Um, tails today. Woohoo. And the temp is 40, high of 60 something. Okay. Wow. Ours is, I've got my heaters going and I looked at our weather thing and it says we're going to be expecting snow in this week. So we're going to be doing our grocery shopping today. Sarah is sharing mind's eye inspiration. My view from the cedar tree near the geode, I lean against the trunk. Often bops my head. Oh, I love that you're sharing what you see. And then below is the mist of a large island. We'll never see the whole thing. And across the nearest section, oh, that's beautiful storytelling. A cliff. This is what Sarah sees when we do meditation. Other cedars and tall pines growing there. Oh, I bet you can. Everyone can draw, sweetheart. I bet you can. Thank you for sharing that. I bet you, because if you can see it in your mind's eye, that's your inner place that you go. That's beautiful. Thank you for sharing that with us. Good morning, Barbara. Blessings to you. I love what Sarah was sharing. That's beautiful. Good morning, Kimberly. It has been a while. It's nice to see you. I wanted to share with you the first on the list for new week, new list. We have Phil and Jessica. This is Teri's family members, so we want to hold them in our prayers today. Phil is getting surgery today, so we want to top of the list, want to hold them in our prayers. Good morning, Debbie. Good morning, Donna. It's so nice to see you. Nice to see you both. How's your wrist doing this week, Debbie? I hope you're feeling better. Are you home? Were you able to get your wrist wrapped? I hope. I hope you had a good weekend, Donna. Good morning, Jules. Good morning. How was your time at the beach this weekend? That sounded so rejuvenating and refreshing for you. I'm so glad you were able to do that. I haven't checked yet. Did you share a video of the beach? Was it cold? Let's see. Sarah says, Annie, see, yes, translate to other than stick figures. I do. I am doing some painting on things that I see. Debbie, I'm going to call the doctor today. Oh, okay. I'm glad you're going to do that. I think I might have to call my old dentist this week and see if he can see me soon, just to get a second opinion on things. It's a good idea. Thank goodness we have ones we can reach out and talk to. Jules, you were still at the coast. Oh, the waters were wild, and yes, it was cold. I have not a feather, and I was getting blown away. Oh my goodness. Oh, oof. Refreshing. Good morning, Janet. It's nice to see you. Good morning, and happy Monday. Here we are, February 16th, already halfway through the month. More than halfway through, huh? It's amazing. I felt like I have a grocery list going, but I didn't feel like getting all ready for the day yet, so I just threw a shawl over. Decided that would be good. I really enjoyed my Reiki 1 class yesterday with Callie at Woo Wonderment. I really enjoyed it. I had been telling you last week that I was curious as if it would feel different than the energy that is prayerful. And I did feel an increase. I definitely felt an increase and felt myself being worked upon by guides and angels and ancestors, and really enjoyed it and appreciated it. So I would recommend, if anyone here, when Kelly or someone else teaches level 1 Reiki, I would really recommend taking it. I liked hers because she's very kind and a wonderful teacher, and she's young and she's new to it, and I could afford it. So, because some are pretty high, and hers I could afford. It was around 100 American. So, for entertainment purposes only, if you feel yourself called to take a class, I would recommend Reiki 1, because I told her that when she begins teaching Reiki 2, I would very much put my name down. I would very much like to learn that as well. So I recommend that. It was really a wonderful day. I'm glad I took the class. I really enjoyed it. The next class I'm taking it was only like $44 with Allie at Heart and Soul Connected. She's doing a class on ancestral healing. And so I'm looking forward to that. That starts on March 1st, which is a Sunday, if I remember correctly. So yeah, either one of those I would really recommend if you're looking to expand your healing or your knowledge, or or if you're just curious and interested. There you go. That's my 2 cents. Jill says it was so gorgeous. Rainbows in the spray, seals and surfers. Oh, wow. That sounds wonderful. That's wonderful. Yeah, Barbara, because I remember telling you guys I would let you know. So I wanted to make sure that I had kept my word and let you know what it was like, what I thought of it. Sarah, Annie, can we add Paul Free? Oh, yes. Yes, Paul. I really feel for Liam, who's 17, just had his 17th birthday and just lost his father like the day before, or 2 days before his birthday. Oh, hurts my heart to think of it. So yes, thank you for saying that. Thank you, Sarah. Absolutely. Teresa. Good morning, Teresa. Oh, yay, Jules. Fantastic. Fantastic. She thinks it'll be around June. Debbie says it's really hurting because she hurt her hand. Remember, she sprained her wrist because I had to finish the baby blanket. What the hell are you? What the heck? What the heck? I'm using the loom for the caps. I decided to make the 2 big brothers a hat like their new brother. Okay, so we're using it even though it was injured. Jeez, woman, what are you thinking? Good morning, MRJ. Good morning, good morning. Yes, prayers for all those who are going through a tough time. Absolutely. MRJ, Matthew, Theo. Okay. For all those. Yes. I like that. Let's see, who else do we need to put on the list this week? We've got Phil and Jessica, Paul and family, for all those who are going through a tough time, for Sarah and her cats, Sue and her cats. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Janet. Thank you, thank you. Let's see. Millie, Nancy, Michael, Richie, Terry, I'd like to add Sarah, who we haven't seen for a while, but I want to add her to our prayers. And Eric, and Teresa's mom, for all who struggle with addictions. Okay, got it. Oh, Sarah says, Jules, wave at the whales for me, and I hope they find me entertaining. Oh, Barbara says, I got up early to let the dog out and then laid back on the couch and fell asleep. Again, woke up just in time for meditation group. Never did that before. Oh, that sounds perfectly cozy, though. There's nothing like just cozying back into laying back down just for a moment. There's a meditation I really like on Insight Timer I've listened to it for, I don't know, maybe about a year. Reiki for sleep. And it's so peaceful. I created a playlist on there, and there's a free version of Insight Timer. And I think there's a similar, another app that people really like is Calm, CALM. You can I don't know if you can, I imagine you can create playlists there too of things that are just as peaceful and that feel just like that, just like laying peacefully down just for a minute and resting and go to sleep. Extra angels for all. Extra angels for all. Now, last I heard, the wonderful and amazing and incredible monks. Oh, bye, Donna. Have a wonderful day, dearest. Have a wonderful day. She helps others in her work. Have safe travels today. I hope your day goes really, really well. Thank you for swooshing through and coming by. Extra angels for all. Forgot what I was saying. Good day, Donna. Yeah, we wish her a wonderful day. Absolutely wonderful day. Teresa's mom, who struggle with addictions. My heart felt a little lighter. My emotional heart felt a little lighter when I woke up, as if the collective, as if something had been moved through. I wish Diana was here. She would know. Oh, Diana, who's getting ready for her bionic hip surgery coming up for her on March 5th. Diana, for sure. The monks, thank you. I haven't heard. Thank you, Teresa. Did they get home okay? I'm thinking they got home okay. With their dog Aloka, which means light, which I absolutely love. Thank you, Teresa. So I hope that they did such good with their walking and their prayerful walking. Compassion and action. I did hear Friday, I heard that most of the crunchy ones would be leaving Minneapolis. So I was glad to hear that. I hope that this cycle of learning, everything happening in divine timing, But I also think, and that's very true, and wouldn't doubt it for an instant. But I also think that our prayerful attitudes and holding light and grounding that energy, I think that definitely affects how things play out in the outer world and how long it takes. Um, it's hard for me to wrap my mind around it sometimes because, of course, I want things to calm down and be safer and happier and more loving and more just and with equality and kindness, compassion. But I also know that in duality, to create great change in the rebirth of a nation, truthfully this time, it requires this kind of activity that we're seeing. And the events are happening in waves and in section by section by section to wake up all the parts of our collective consciousness. So those of us who are awake, for lack of a better term, and willing to hold light and say prayers and not judge, and understand that Mother loves all her children and that everything happens in divine timing, but holding the light within ourselves, within our lives, within our areas, our regions, our realms, and praying for the highest good for all. I really believe we're making a difference. Yeah, it is good news for Minnesota, that is for sure. Good morning, Judith. Nice to see you. I hope you had a good weekend. I hope you got some rest. Had some exercise. I got a 2-mile walk in yesterday. That felt good after class because I had been mainly sitting and I needed to get some moving going on. It's nice to rest and listen and pay attention to what's at hand, but it's also good to get some blood moving, get some exercise. Yeah, I hope you were able to do that too. Let's see, Allie. We should add Allie and her wonderful Allie and Keith. Let's see. Kelly and Tim. There we go. Let's see. Everyone's saying good morning to everyone. I love that. So let me read the list off and you can help me to add to it as we see fit. We've got extra angels for all. Phil and Jessica, Paul and family, for all those going through a tough time, for Sarah and her cats, for Sue and her cats, for Millie and Nancy and Michael and Richie and Terry and Sarah and Eric, Teresa's mom, all who struggle with addictions, Diana, Allie, Keith, Kelly, Tim, and Sally. That's the name. I wrote it down incorrectly. I said Sarah, but I meant Sally. Sally from Arizona. I got a text from her recently saying she's doing okay. She's doing pretty good. She's just busy on her place in Arizona, so we want to include her in our prayers. I want to make sure she's doing well. She's learning so much. I think she's probably still very involved in learning with that wonderful teacher. Her name is Ann something. And Terry's mentioned her a number of times and taken some classes with her. I can't remember her last name at the moment, but I know that wherever Sally is, she's doing good things. And helping the javelinas and feeding the wildlife, much like I do, like we do here. Oh, good for you, Judith. Judith says, why won't it show? There we go. That is a great. I'm trying to show what you said, sweetheart. There it is, Judith. she had a productive weekend and I helped somebody. Oh, I love that. Annie Bond, that's the name. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Annie Bond, a wonderful teacher. Thank you, Barbara. Oh, it's nice to see you, Kimberly. Kimberly once shared, it must have been, what was it, Kimberly? It must have been, I don't know, a year and a half, 2 years ago, something like that. I think about pancakes. Something about pancakes. So when I see your name, I think, oh, pancakes with cinnamon and good and healthy things in them. Or I'm remembering it wrong, and you're like, oh dear, that woman's luster marbles. Either way, I'm really happy to see you. Yeah. Ann Tucker. Let's see, Ann Tucker. I think Ann Tucker has a channel, lives in Duval, and channels angels. Is that accurate? Because Duval is in sort of in my neck of the woods. Yeah. Yeah, that name sounds really familiar because, yes, it was you. Oh, cool. Yeah. I love it. I have dear friends who live part of the time in Duval. Dear friends. People are like, he's like a second dad to me. Wonderful person. John. Yes, Antuck. Yeah, she's wonderful. And she has such a cheery and positive demeanor, which is really appreciated. That's really, I appreciate that. Oh, Amwell says, good morning, everyone. Hope you're all doing good today. Sending love and light to all. Oh, thank you. That's wonderful. I didn't watch much online this weekend. I did put a couple of shows in my watch later list. And yesterday, I was in class all day, so we have not watched Sterling, my husband and I, like we usually do together. We'll probably do that today. But seeing as we have snow in our forecast for a number of days, starting tomorrow is what it said. I have all the heaters going right now because the temperature dipped down and I wanted to make sure the hummingbird food stayed thawed out. And one of the bird baths and two of the feeders and the fountain. Because the fountain out back, the birds use that to bathe just about every single day. Birds bathe all the time to keep their feathers clean and to keep healthy. So we'll see. So if it's going to snow, you got to know about here in the Pacific Northwest, we're about 30 minutes north of Seattle. And if it snows more than 2 inches, it's snowmageddon. We don't know how to drive in it for the most part. No, and my husband does because he's from Minnesota. But for the most part, everything just kind of shuts down. So it's a good idea to get what you need and get home and stay safe and get there before, just stay put. And for years, I was never good at driving in snow. I did on occasion have to, but it was just really stressful. So I prefer, if there's weather coming, to get what we need and get home and stay home. So I imagine there'll be other people thinking the same thing today. Oh, thank you, Barbara. Guthrie family, thank you. Guthrie family, that's right. Last week, not yesterday, but a week ago yesterday, we listened to Sterling, and he said that he was out loud encouraging the investigators and the people looking to look within a 5-mile radius and to comb through that. And so I hope that they're doing that. And I'm glad. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, of course I remember you. You got more snow overnight. Oh boy. Oh, Jules says things shut down here on snow. Yeah, it's not the solid ice. It's patches of ice and slush or snow. Not safe to be out. Yes, exactly. Yeah. And I think, if you're not comfortable driving in it, like I am certainly not, it's best to just stay home. Now, I'm thankful. I'm super thankful that my husband knows how to drive in it and is confident. But that doesn't mean I want to go with him. Not at all. I don't like to stress out. No, thank you. Yeah, you were just Sterling say that too. Yes. Hey, Jax, we have missed you. I want to put you on the list here. Jax. There. Ah, good to see you. Diana might be at chiropractor because sometimes it's Mondays and sometimes it's Wednesdays. So I'm not really sure about that. Oh, we were just speaking of you, Kelly. Good morning. Good morning. I was watching your short this morning. It's good to see you, and you are on the list. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, you haven't been able to wake up. Oh, okay. Okay. There are periods when we're going through healings that we need extra sleep, when we're being helped and worked on in our sleep, and we really need. Oh, Diana's at the dentist. Oh, that's right. Thank you, Barbara, because she went to go the other day and it was the wrong day. That's right. Oh, Diana's at the dentist getting her. Oh, the dentist fills me with dread. Although I'm very thankful to have the care, I don't enjoy it at all. Oh, let's see. Jax is talking about. Oops, my thumb. Help me out here. Day 3 CPAP machine. Oh, later I'm going to the chiropractor. Home today. No school runs, ankle burns, fun stuff. New podiatrist Wednesday. Okay, got a lot going on. Oh, our pleasure, Kelly. Love and hugs to you, sweetheart. Absolutely. Absolutely. Um, how is everyone's dreaming? I've been listening to meditations for a long time now, a couple years anyway. Um, I think I'm on day 1350 something, 60 something for listening to meditation every day. And I always listen to them before I go to sleep. And I really encourage you to look into a free app. There's a free app on Calm. I think there's a free app still on Insight Timer. There's free ones on YouTube, I'm sure, where you can do a meditation before you go to sleep or as you're going to sleep, depending on where you're getting it from, so that you don't listen to commercials and stuff, so that you can abide quietly and well within your body and call upon healing energy and call upon your guides and angels and ancestors to gather around you. Hello, Angel Talk. Oh, that's sweet. Good morning, good morning, good morning. But I hope that you'll look into that, any of you who are interested, because it's a really nice way to end the day. It's a really nice way to call upon your teams because they're with you all the time. And yeah, like Judith says, there's tons of meditations on YouTube. Yeah. Oh, Jax had a dream that really bugged her, but she's just going to put a pin in it and hope it's not true. Okay. I don't typically dream about people in the community. Usually it's allegorical. Okay. Okay. I've been dreaming people in the community. Oh, Brenda. It's Brenda. Angel Talk. That's right. Good morning, Brenda. That's right. I remember you told us that last week, and I loved it then too. It went right out. Good morning, Brenda. Oh, Judith likes listening to music in the 432 hertz before she goes to sleep. 428, and yeah, 528. And then I don't know, I have angels set. I can't remember what numbers those are, but that's beautiful. Anything that brings us into balance and to quiet and to peace and grounded well within our bodies while calling on the angelic energies and guides and angels and ancestors to just hunker in with us and surrender to that healing that is offered and the love that is offered. Because love goes and knows where to go. It's what we're made of. And I've been doing something recently that I'll share here. I've been doing meditations, one in particular about Yeshua. And that's not really an energy I am super comfortable with, because I think of it as it's been so muddied and stained with the crimes that have been done in the name of Christianity, especially to Native peoples at the founding of this country, that I have never felt really comfortable with Yeshua. I felt that that was an energy for someone else. So last week I thought, okay, let me look into this a little bit deeper and let me do a meditation with the Yeshua energy. It's an ancient energy. Let me call that ancient energy to me and see what's what. Because everything has great spirit in it, including me, including anyone we're looking to or calling upon for help. It's that great spirit energy that links us and makes us all related. And the fact that we're all in human form, bodies from Mother Earth, that kind of makes us all related too. So I was investigating that in a surrendering sort of way, with always with protection around me, and just cried my eyes out. And the nearest I can share it with you is I felt like, when we were all a part of Source before we decided to go on assignment, when we're not on assignment in our human bodies or other bodies, in this system or other systems, we go and we anchor light wherever we are. We hold the light, we anchor light, we heal whatever needs healed, we pick out the particular patterns that we're going to be born into, and which ones we want to be challenged by, and which ones we are going to heal. And we surrender our will over to Great Spirit's will, and let that love come in, let that healing occur in whatever way, shape, or form it needs to. And at that moment of when we are, for a time, and it's separated from the one massive form, there, in my mind's eye, I could see an envelope that holds each of our soul light as we come into form. That's the Yeshua energy, is that envelope. And it's like a natural occurrence that happens. That's what I kept seeing in my mind's eye, that it's that envelope. We're still a part of Source, whether we're all one in a soul group squished together, or whether we break away a little bit and go off into our different forms and do work together on grander scales like what we're doing now. And that energy, it's like the drop of water when it's taken from the ocean, and it's still water. It's still Great Spirit, but it's in drop form. And that envelope that holds it, that's the Yeshua energy. And in my mind, it was dark blue. Lots of tears, lots of just release, release, release. And I think it was ancestral healing that was being done. It felt very, very primal. So I encourage you to investigate that if you're drawn to it, to see how that feels to you. Love grows where your energy flows. Absolutely, Jax, you got it. Barbara says, I am not my thoughts, I am the silence beneath. Oh, thank you. Yes, thank you. Yes, Judith, it has nothing to do with religion. Yes, absolutely. But indigenous peoples the world over, that has not, our experience has not been very good at all, with large groups of people coming in the name of doing, on one hand you think, okay, well, that was the lesson, and blah, blah, blah. But as far as how it feels, that's something else. At least it has been for me. So on my part, it's very brave. It felt very brave to like just consider it and say, okay, what does this feel like? And the first time I called that energy, the Yeshua energy, to meet it, I called on guides and angels and ancestors and Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael and Archangel Gabriel and Ariel. I even called on my uncle, Uncle Metatron, with Mother Mary. And the feeling that I instantly got was, with great love, everyone meets this energy on their own. So it's interesting. There's different levels of bravery, I think. Whoops. Jack says, but if the universe, the all there is, source, choose your word, if it knows all, why does it need to separate us and reform? Are we fuel? I think it's an act of creation. I think it's teaching us about what we can create and how our thoughts form those creations. MRJ says also choose, sleep meditations and hypnosis with no music, which I find helpful, as sometimes added music can be distracting for you. Oh, okay, yeah, exactly, right? Because we're all different. Yeah, to learn about itself from different aspects and angles. Yes, because it's never ending. The Alpha, Omega, and it's never ending. It's constantly in creation. And creation is faster than the speed of light. So when we are in matter, it appears and feels differently, I think, because matter moves at a different rate, and the different dimensions move at different rates. But Great Spirit is in all of them. It's quite clever and brilliant. And how when we remove judgment, just suspend judgment and look at things from a different angle, there's wisdoms found in there. It's that witnessing awareness that allows us to see a little bit more of the situation than we previously did. Yeah, exactly. I am so far from religion, Barbara says, but very spiritual. I look at Jesus as an individual and not part of a religion. That is good. And Sarah says, yep, and we all see different. Yeah, exactly. Jack says, so it doesn't know it all then because it's still learning. I think so. I think it's an act of creation. Acts of creation, given the base energy that we are as we ascend. I think we're doing this time for the 5th time on a planetary level, choosing to raise the vibration of the entire planet. And Mother's the star of the show. Mother Earth is the star of the show, and we're going with her as raising the vibration of an entire planet. And that begins with, how was your government formed? How did it begin? How was this story? How did this come about? Who is responsible for this? What do we want to see in the future? What do we want it to look like? I think we need more love. Yeah. It's making of itself and still learning. Yes, Jax, yeah. And still learning. Oh, okay. Sarah says, Barbara, Jesus' religion created. Yeshua was the man of a light worker like us. There was a meditation I listened to about Yeshua as an ancient energy. And that was that framing it in that way enabled me to look at it and to not be afraid and to not reject it out of fear. So I was able to, like, what if, because there were stories all over the world of him being a teacher in Quetzalcoatl and had all these names and visited all these civilizations, and every one of them talks of a holy man that came and taught them things. So I thought, okay, as an energetic signature of a soul, let's look at it from that point of view, um, without all the human dressing on it, so to speak. And that helped my mind be able to accept the energy and be willing to look at it and to feel it and greet it and say hello. Hey, speaking of which, good morning, Diana. Let's see, it's 7:30 here, so that makes it 10:30 there. Are you done at the dentist? Did it go great? We hope so. We were just talking about you. Oh, yes. Says Sarah, thank you for clarifying. MRJ, the Christ and Holy Spirit, Buddha, nature, Krishna, consciousness are all aspects of our own unique and shared divinity. Well said. Well said, MRJ. Well said. Yes. And each civilization has these stories. And to honor them with great, remembering that Great Spirit is in all of us. Great Spirit is in everything. That's how I can approach things and look at things that at one time frightened me because of all the dressing and the history. Being able to, it was very, a lot of tears, a lot of release. And I think that was ancestral. Um, Debbie says, I believe that Jesus never intended to be worshipped like a teacher would never be worshipped. Exactly. Exactly. He wanted to show people how to share. Not, yeah, it got wonky, didn't it? It really got wonky. Yeah, I think that's true. I'm most comfortable with being a very deeply spiritual person, thinking of Creator in every living thing, and then going from there and saying, we're all related, great spirits in every living thing. So how do I relate to this energy or that energy? And if there's a lot of story around it, it's still, it's definitely worth looking into and feeling our way through it. Yeah, he was a way shower and a love share. Yes. Yes, Jules. Yeah. Yeah. You're right. It is time. It's just about time. It's 7:42, so I have just enough time to have a sip of tea. Um, that name has been so bathed in religion that it's an act of will to say, okay, I will welcome this energy without all the dressing around it. And that's pretty. You can see what it looks like when it's standing alone. It looks like love. Feels like love. And when I hear of healing modalities, I got to tell you, bottom line, here's what I think. There's a bird outside the window. I think Creator, Great Spirit, Source is in every living thing. In me and you and every living thing, in that bird outside my window. And I think the purpose of being human on earth at this time is to let as much love into your heart and soul and being that you shine from within. It doesn't matter what you call it, what we call it. All of the energies and the healing modalities, I think they're specialities. They're specific and helpful because we're all students learning in this earth school. But if we cling and remember to cling to the idiom that a great spirit is in every living thing. Can't go wrong. Yeah, Teresa, she says, I wonder sometimes if they didn't co-opt Jesus to ruin his message. Yeah, well, they were effective in that, weren't they? So, here we are. you know, yeah, yeah, Creator is in every living thing. And the window and the curtains and the chair, oh, and on and on. You can't be one who is everywhere without being in everything. Just a thought. You can't be one who is everywhere without being in everything. That makes sense. Every living thing, all my relations. Yes, yes, absolutely. Well, let's start our meditation on that beautiful note. All my relations. Yes. Let's rub our hands together and take deep breaths. Just soft ones. Don't make a big, we're not trying to suck in that. Just be at ease, because sometimes I try a little too hard. So let's take 3 deep breaths. Drop your shoulders down. Breathing in, Great Spirit. Filling your soul. That energy flows through your body, through your feet, where you're sitting, your sit bones. Down and deep down into the earth, Mother. As you breathe out, an egg-shaped envelope of white sparkling light envelops each of us. We are transported. What I see in my mind's eye is we are all sitting in egg-shaped light. There's egg-shaped white sparkling light around each of us, and we are sitting in a circle. It doesn't feel like we're in the inner earth today. It doesn't feel like we're in the stars either. This is an inner council where we've met. We usually meet here in our sleep, I think. It is unclear. In this space that is no space, we can remember more clearly why we're here, what we've come to do. Each of us born into particular families and particular bloodlines with patterns, each and every one having its own patterns, its own pitfalls and challenges. Each of us deciding and choosing carefully choosing with our teams what we would come into, and we would fully awake just at the right times, lessons appearing in our lifetime just at the right times, triggered by others who are also teaching or learning lessons of their own. All of this intertwined, meshed in the fact that we're earthly in that regard, that we're humaning, telling ourselves that each time we breathe, we would breathe in Creator. And this soul light would light us from within. And as we progress through our lives, as we progress through our lessons, each time we grew, we would shine a little brighter, a little bit more. And this shining would be like ripples in a pond. It would wake up entire soul families and soul groups. At a certain point, we would form community and find one another and shine together. And take moments like we do here, like we're doing right now, and breathe together. Each of us honoring our own paths, each of us honoring the contracts that we've made, knowing they can be changed at any time. Just call on your spirit team, your guides and angels and ancestors, asking for help when you need it, asking for fun when you need it, and more love when you need it. Breathing the energy of Creator in with your very soul. Anytime you feel challenged or you get down a little bit, anytime you feel fear, say, I am choosing love over fear. And breathe that in. The effects of this are exponential. It means something that we've all gathered into community and are doing this together now. Even when there is chaos around us in some distant place, or even closer, breathe in. Breathe in that sacred holy light. Ask for more assistance wherever you might need it. Ask for others. Pray for your area, your region, your realm. We say 100% divine light in us. 100% divine light around us to surround us in all directions, in all dimensions, in all lifetimes, in all timelines, in all realms. 100% divine light through us so we may share our gifts and inspire others and rise with Mother as she ascends. And now I see us lighting down in my mind's eye. We are very gently being lowered into our inner earth place with the geodes, the pieces sparkling around us. We can see our cedar tree in the distance. The light-shaped eggs have gently lowered us to the earth, inner earth, inner earth, inner earth. The elementals sweep our energy with the archangels following. The bird tribes guarding us and holding our shields high. Our shields protect us and show the world who we are. We hold light. We anchor light. We are light. And love runs through all of it. Great Spirit is the love that enlivens us. Mother holds this energy, and the grandmothers, I can hear the grandmothers. They're singing and walking, drumming, witnessing this as they have before. For all our relations, 7 generations forward and back, we are here, anchoring light. While we are here as a family of light, we add these names to our prayers. Extra angels for Phil and Jessica, for Paul and family, for all those going through a tough time. for Sarah and her cats, for Sue and her cats, for Millie and Nancy and Michael, for Richie and Terry and Eric, for Teresa's mom and all those who are struggling with addictions of any and all kinds, for our Diana and Allie and Keith and Kelly Bach, for Tim and Kelly, for Sally, for the Guthrie family, for Jax. We also ask for an extra angel, please, to be with every blade of grass, with every plant, with every tree, with all animals of every species, for all beings here, for all human beings on the planet at this time, all awaken in divine timing. We add our prayers, we add our prayers. For our areas, our regions, our realms, for the ring of fire, for all those waking up, an extra angel with every single one of them, please. We love you, Great Spirit. We love you, Mother Earth. We are here anchoring light, anchoring love, for we are your love walking around. Please help us to do everything on our higher path of healing that we chose to do before coming here. Please help each and every one of us do so. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now I see us. There's a pool, a reflecting pool that we are all looking in. The surface has dancing light. It's silver for me. It may be a different color for you. I'm not sure. Breathe your love and light into this pool. And just like those ripples that turn into mist, and the mist rises and spirals up through the star canopy, all the way to Creator. We love you, we love you, we love you. You may stay here as long as you like, those that are here now and those that will join us later. You may come here within yourself at any time. Just follow your breath. Release anything that does not belong to you. Watch it and feel it fall away. You can hear it, but clattering. Anything that does not belong to you falls away. And as each of us stands together, we also each stand within a bubble, an egg-shaped bubble of our light as individuals. And there is a thin band of blue, like drops of water in the ocean. The ocean is in drops. That's what it's like. Breathe that in. Align it with your purpose for your highest good, for your safety and happiness and healing, for the safety and happiness and healing and protection of your spiritual body always, your mental body, your emotional body, and your physical body while you are here on earth. You may feel a feather on your brow, I feel a feather on my third eye. You may feel yourself being gifted. You can open your hands and receive whatever is gifted to you. It could be a stone, a pebble, a crystal, a feather, a marble, a whistle, something that your teams want you to have. When you have received it, you give your thanks with your whole heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And return fully once again to your body, to this time and place, safe and sound from crown to ground, protected, protected and loved. You are light and love walking around. You can rub your hands together to come back fully to this moment. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, G-Cat lady. Good morning. Barbara says she saw us wrapped in colorful eggs with intricate patterns, like a motherboard on each. Oh, Barbara, thank you for sharing that. Wow, you're right. No kidding. Diana says, thank you. This is wonderful. Glad I was able to be here. Oh, I'm so glad you were here, sister. Love you, love you, love you. I hope the dentist goes well for you today, and smoothly and quickly, and maybe you can get yourself a treat on your way home, or sing out loud, or something you like. Debbie says she saw the angel number 135. 135. 135. Those are prime numbers, aren't they? 135. That's interesting. Thank you for sharing that. Well, I send you love from my heart to your heart. Have a wonderful day today. And Teri and I won't be doing our show today like we normally do every other Monday because she's supporting her family, like we spoke of when we began. So big prayers to Teri and her family today, specifically and especially. It's her niece Jessica. It's her husband Phil, who's having surgery today. So we hold her in our hearts and prayers, and I will talk with you soon. Thank you, J-Cat Lady, and everyone for being here today. Thank you, Teresa. Yeah, that is a wow vision, Barbara Bergman. Heck yeah. All right, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk with you soon. Bye for now.